can't fight Sonic.
I think we have a weird matchup in general problem.
Yeah, we do. So now, let's see if Tyro's got that same issue. That Sonic has plagued this city when they show up. Like Pow Pow, perfect example. He'll show up from Wisconsin and get like 3rd or 4th. At like stacked ignitions, huge ones. And it's not a surprise.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Pow Pow's very good. But we just, as a collective in Chicago, we have issues with the Sonic matchup. It's almost like a running joke now. It's like a stigma. And now here we are.
I like that pun.
Now here we are with one of the top Sonics in Europe. Let's see what Tyroy can do. This would be a huge win for him.
And it's not just like top Sonic in U.S. We're not talking about Manny, or we're not talking about 6WX. We're not talking about Ken, Japanese Sonic. We're talking about a European Sonic.
Yeah, completely different gameplay and style from anyone else.
Things are extraordinarily different over there.
Yep.
In terms of picks, in terms of different rulings, even.
Well, look at who we got in the European tour. Like Sonic, sure, he's a top tier. Look at the other characters, and like there's a Diddy here. You've also got a Wario.
A Wario.
Yeah, like Gluttony's not here today, but you have a Wario. Like S1 was here. He's a NES. When's the last time you saw a NES dominating tournaments? It's been a long time. At first, it was just like...
And even so, it's not even just like a collective group of like NESs. It's just like those one few. Chicago with Tata, the U.S. and the Cat.
Yeah.
It's just like... There's not a collective like group of Sonic players or a group of Bayonetta players. It's just like those collective people, those tiny individuals.
I'll never forget the day that the Cat tweeted that NES was not solo main viable. And this was before Bayo and Cloud came out. So imagine now the mentality for a lot of NES players. So, props to S1 for sticking with the character and doing so well as he's done. Now these guys, though, Ixis and Tyro, we're 2 minutes in. And there has been a collective 100 and change done between the two. This is what this matchup can become. Bayonetta can poke with bullet art. Sonic can run away all he wants. And Ixis is playing this matchup masterfully so far. It catches him with the up smash.
So
I haven't seen that move all day.
As I was talking with Joe earlier, and the match between S1 and Ixis is that game one for Ixis is always like a game of footsies. Try to get a read for his opponent, kind of a footing of what he can do. This is where you'll see the campy Sonic. You'll see that meme.
Yep.
But we're
that
meme. We're gonna see if he can pull some sort of momentum so that he can play that. Oof.
Oh!
He stopped me dead in my tracks, Tyler.
Max Rage Bayo is the scariest thing in this game.
All right.
But yeah, he saw what his opponent can do. His opponent can do that.
That. I have no words for that, honestly.
He didn't even finish the up air.
No.
The auto link just popped him off the top. Tyroy hiding as best as he can low. And now, here's the thing. You talk about Sonic's camping. Tyroy, part of the Champagne boys, way back when. This man is not afraid to camp. This man is the reason Chicago hated Duck Hunt. The stage.
Really?
Yeah, all those guys. They used to camp the tree. And then when Bayo came out, it was just like, oh, no. We can't have Duck Hunt the stage anymore.
Oh, no.
We advocated for the stage Duck Hunt for quite a long time until DLC happened. And then it was like, you know what? If you tree camp with this character,
good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
So here we go. There are only 4 minutes left in the game. And I'm going to point at the clock maybe a little more than I should this match. But let's be realistic. These guys have not exactly been aggressive against each other.
No.
And that, like you said, game of footsies, they have to catch each other to really be able to do anything.
Oh, here it is.
Oh.
Wow.
It kept going, but Tyro ready and relentless. Ixis, very good mashing of the SDI out. His hands were going nuts over there.
So we talk about, Tyro being really good and Ixis being really, really good. And they're both really good at their characters and stuff like that.
Sure.
So now we're going to see... This is kind of like the match of who knows their character better, who has that experience, Yeah. I'm sure, Tyro is looking at the clock and saying, 1 minute and 20 seconds isn't that bad. I probably wait it out now. And
well, you gotta be careful because he's behind. Now, all of a sudden, like you blink and you'll miss it, and now he's ahead. And this conversation that's actually relevant as he pokes the Sonic. All right, Ixis very smart. I like the try to fade back air. because that has a little bit of, not like a lingering hitbox, but like a reverse side hitbox that would have poked Tyroy away. And now they're actually fighting for percentages because we're under a minute.
Right. See, and they're like, as I said, they're both really good at their characters, and they've also shown that they both can play very, very aggressive. So now that the clock is ticking, they're like, okay.
Oh, that 1% could be crucial from the magnifying glass because they were exactly tied. Ixis is dipping. Ixis was straight dipping.
It was only game 1.
All right, now they're tied again. It's too bad you can't see .5s from like what the bullet art does, like quote unquote in the event of a tie.
Oh, for real.
Oh wait, that grab.
Won't be enough.
No, it won't be enough, but there's only 15 seconds left in this game. Now that'll be enough. Oh, wow. Okay, that should be enough either way. Run, boy. All right, Tyro knows it too. He saw the clock. Oh, wow. And he would have died too. He knew how to just lay it up. So Ixis is going to take game 1 via timeout. Now, you know, I'm going to tell you something about the Midwest Sonics that we play against. They don't do that to Tyler. They just don't.
Pack. That was only game 1.
That was only game 1. Tyro looked at the clock and just said to Ixis, I shouldn't have looked at the clock.
We could possibly have 5 games of this.
Yeah, possible.
I'm going to need a gallon of water. Oh, man.
Now we'll be all right, man.
Well,
I've commentated baseball. I've commentated golf. We can commentate this. We will be okay.
By the time the set's over, Midwest Mayhem 11 will start, so we're good. Well, we'll see if a Tyro can definitely adapt and make something happen here.
I'm actually more concerned about the Ixis adaptation because he figured out what Tyro's Bayo was capable of pretty fast. And he turned that around despite getting auto-linked off the top. That was really the only realistic offense that Tyler got in almost that entire set, was that auto-link kill at, I think, like 60.
Ixis is definitely a player that kind of plays with no fear. Like, he understands, like, some sort of limitation with not only his character, but what others can do as well. But when he figures that out, it's like, all right, well, I died off the top, and I had the percentage lead, and now I know that happened. I'm gonna reevaluate everything, and he does it all this mid-match, and just knows how to adapt really, really well.
Yeah, adaptation is key in this game. A lot of people just can't do it, to be honest. Like, it's a very practiced thing.
Or if they can, it's already too late.
Now it's up to Tyroy. Honestly, he's got to be the one who adapts here because he wound up losing that game despite it being very close towards the end. And it wasn't particularly close of like a neutral win. And I know that that's Bayo, the character. Like, she can just win 2 or 3 neutral exchanges and either be ahead or take a stock. But against the Sonic, that's a little bit trickier. He has much more of an element of the ability to run away. And Ixis is displaying it. I feel like the way he's playing this game, you had mentioned the footsies game 1. I think he's in Tyler's head a little bit.
Yeah.
He's running away. Tyro's been throwing out a lot of hitboxes, and it's like every 20 or so seconds, he'll go for something a little better. Oh. That's risky, though.
Yeah, but, I mean, he's shown that he can do stuff like that.
He can get away with it.
Yeah, he's getting away with it, and just like you said, he's definitely getting into Tyro's head, and it's something that Tyro's gonna have to break out of. If he can gain some sort of momentum, just taking a stock right now, hopefully this momentum can start going into his favor, and hopefully he can take out this stock.
I know it's weird to say, but I think Ixis actually got a little too aggressive with his spacing at the end of that last stock. Tyro able to catch him upon returning to stage. But Tyro's got to not fall into like a funk. Like he's been hitting the bullet arts from the neutral air, and it's like, that's good. But that happens if you do it too much. If you spam it, your opponent's going to get a read on it.
Especially if it's Sonic. I mean,
yeah,
super fast character, he's going to catch you out.
So here we go again. A lot more time left on the clock than there was game 1 at this point. This is Town and City, not Battlefield, at least. So. Yeah.
So both can get really good out-air kills, actually.
Yeah, they can both kill very early. Bayonetta obviously prefers this, probably this stage over all else, because she can just auto-combo you off the top.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Ixis's game plan is up Bs into up airs when he can get, you know, kind of the read on it. I've seen him do a lot of really cool, like last hit of neutral air on Sonic into other aerial tricks today. Town and City definitely benefits that as well, because if he can hit those at the kind of higher percents, that'll kill a lot earlier.
This has definitely shown that he is not only just a fantastic Sonic, but just, I'm a fan now.
Again, it's got to be intentional. That doesn't just happen twice. Not in a row.
Yeah.
Tyroy ready that time with an earlier witch time. Just off a little bit on those air dodge reads. Not going for, opting not to go for the up air there. I'm actually kind of surprised. Like the guaranteed hit.
I'm actually a little shocked. Is there any top Bayos in Europe?
I think Griffith has a Bayo. One of the European guys was playing Bayo today.
It's interesting that he seems to have this matchup.
Oh wow, that was a nice little combo into back air there. Tyro was ahead too.
Yeah,
but he gave the Sonic max rage, and that back air is broke. That is a good back air.
Oh yeah. And then what? No, there's like no sour spot. It's the whole thing is just hurts.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a sour spot, but like the big hurt box is huge. And how early it can kill you, especially off stage, where Sonics are not really, like good Sonics are not afraid to get off stage and kind of like guard you with back air. It's like a wall. It's almost like fighting against Jigglypuff.
Yeah. Oh god.
Like good Jigglypuff from back in the day, not the abomination in this game.
I have played against quite a bit of Sonic, and it's probably the one thing that I'm killed the most. And it's a tough move.
Tyro already looking better, going for the stage spike early. Just off on that up tilt. Really, really good late air dodge there by Ixis. Tyro kind of continuing the pressure here. This is the aggressive Tyro.
This is it, yep.
Quick stock.
All right.
Tyro's had enough footsie. He is going in, and no shame in that.
No.
You're Bayo, so like if you can put the offensive pressure on your opponent, you still have the option to like witch time or counteract one of their like slightly missed options out of like air dodge into witch twist. So it's good to see him take a little bit more of an aggressive approach to this game. And here it is again. Footstool, pretty sure that's not intentional.
Yeah, I didn't think you see that one coming. He was ready to send him up.
Well, gets the bat within, but the back air follow-up by Ixis off the upbeat.
The read, too. He read that air dodge. So in a way, I think Tyroy has definitely gotten out of that little funk and was just like, all right, well, this is the whole set on the line. I need to change this whole up. And Ixis is still trying to, it has that sort of momentum.
Oh, he wasn't really able to do anything from that position from the witch time because he was jumping off ledge. So his movement options were limited. He was just too high up to fast fall and go for like an up smash. All right, I love the down air attempt. You want to talk about that? That's the one move about Bayo that like confuses me from development. Like I understand the character idea. Like okay, you have a character that chains special combos. A lot of characters, and I don't think any really characters do that in Smash. But that down air and its hitbox properties and how far back it can randomly send you.
Pop, the pop at the end just hurts.
Yeah, it's really confusing. I've seen him kill with that from like almost center stage at 40. Like it just doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah.
But
Smash from platform 2, like at like 13.
Yeah,
just the knockback is insane. There's like an awkward like hit when you like actually land on the platform.
Whoa!
Like
Where did his stock go? Where did he go? It looked like he was fine. There were no sparks. That was weird. Is he gonna end the game now because of it?
Yep.
Yes. Yes, he is. Tyro getting on the board.
Now we have a series.
That was kind of a pseudo taunt. He did up tilt to do the freeze frame, and she's like styling in that freeze frame with the up tilt.
I love it.
That's like a secret taunt that's not technically a taunt, but you know why it was done. I see you, Tyler. All right, going to game 4. Right,
Going back on Town City.
I think they did their like dutiful battlefield strikes and bans and whatever, and then they probably just were like, all right, you know what, Town and City's butts for both of us anyway. Confusing to me, as it is, that so many people like the stage when so much can go wrong.
See, I'm a fan of Lilac. Not a fan of Town City.
Same. And people around, well, especially that watch the stream, know that by now. I won't get too into it again, at least today. All right, so game 4. Yeah, game 4. Tyler looking pretty clean coming out of the gate, getting a little bit of combos, trying to wall out Sonic. As long as he knows how to kick it into high gear again, he doesn't get into this mode of like spamming the same move. And that was 4 empty hops in a row, trying to play a little bit of mind games. Ixis not having it.
Tyro's definitely like that. Get out of my head. And now he wants to get in his head. And
Get out of my head.
it's hard. It's hard for a player like Ixis to just like be into something like that because he's playing so well. His mix-ups are incredible, and like he's playing this aggressive but yet campy type Sonic, where it's definitely foreign to us.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We don't. Even the Sonics we have aren't like crazy campy. And we do not have many Sonics, to be perfectly honest. We've got a decent number of mid-level Sonics in Illinois. Demitis has been playing Sonic lately. Tingle plays Sonic. J-Brock plays Sonic. Those are the ones who've been doing well lately. That's going to take a stop.
Oh, for sure.
That was a really good catch on the Witch Time and the platform, too. That would have killed 20% ago.
I'm waiting for Ixis to have that interaction where he triggers a Witch Time and just goes into air dodge animation. I want to see that again.
Well, fortunately, we're going to have it on VOD, which you can check out about 5 to 10 minutes after the match ends. That'll be on the Unrivaled Tournaments channel. So, Tyro here trying to force a game 5. He's got Ixis kind of on his back foot a little bit now. He's been playing a little bit more up close and personal. Much better aggression than the previous games.
Tyro definitely putting up some damage and wanting that off the top kill again.
Yeah, definitely looking forward. Sonic can up B out of some of those things if they don't like auto connect. Ixis wisely did that last attempt. Now Tyro's really going for stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Like he's going.
He's got the room too. I believe he's got the room. Just because he's got a whole stock and dealing out the percentage that he has, he wants to try the new stuff to see if it can work.
So far, so good. Oh, there's new stuff.
Ooh.
That's definitely like kind of a mind game move. Oh, that is just a clean combo. Down angle side B, finish with the neutral air way off stage. Tyro going to take game 4, so we're going to have a game 5. As you said, this set could go 5 games. Only one timeout, though.
Oh, yeah. I'm enjoying this. But what was Ixis' option there?
Get kicked in the teeth. Like, once the angled side B hit, there's not a lot you can do. I guess he had to air dodge again. Like, he kind of got caught off stage. Tyroy was playing really, really clean that whole game.
So we're back on Talon City again.
Yeah, they've pretty much just opted to straight up, this is going to be where they live.
Interesting. Well, Tyroy's trying his best, and it's honestly working really, really well for him. And he's, I think now that it is game 5, Tyroy's in his head. And like it shows in this kind of play where he is just catching him now in those witch times. He is, he's not taking so much damage anymore. He's just playing a game. He's now playing Tyroy's game. And game 1 was definitely Ixis' game, and he played it the way he wanted it. But now Tyroy's like, no, this isn't gonna happen. I'm not gonna lose to you. I'm gonna take it.
Well. No, you're definitely right about that. Like you were saying during game 1 that Ixis usually uses game 1 in the footsies to kind of feel out what the opponent does. Well, Tyroy did that, and he did it better. And I know that sounds strange because he was down 2-0, but he was the one who wound up adapting much harder in this particular set. Now it's been up to Ixis, like game 5. All right, I need to pretty much change everything up. And now he's changed to a little bit more of an aggressive gameplay. And now he has a little bit of a lead. He's up, like, Tyro has to finish the stock before too much extra credit gets piled on. But the adjustment is definitely evident.
It's gonna be there, yeah. This is definitely Tyro's true test to see how well being put in this situation if he can close out this game.
All right, so Sonic got a lot. So if Tyroy can catch an up air or down tilt into, I don't know if down tilt and up air confirms this high. I feel like it would, but it is kind of hard for Bayo here to like catch Sonic. Because one of the things that Sonic takes away from a lot of players is just the grab. Oh, that, wow.
It was.
He had to reverse it so that the back hit came out. Oh. That was dirty. All right.
And that's
last stock.
Tyler's quick reaction, but this is going to be the last stock here of Game 5. We got a set, boys. Long one, but the set nonetheless.
Yeah, got a long, good set. And on top of that, because it's Bayonetta, I get to say that this is the last hit situation.
You're not wrong, unfortunately. And this is Tyro City. You're so not wrong.
It's only really because it's town. It's a lot harder on the other stages. Tyroy just threw out a smash in neutral. Like a stone forward smash, and suddenly is down by 100%.
I want to say that Tyro's definitely in a pickle. But a good witch time, even a good catch, can definitely either close this out or tie it up. But
I wonder if that's just straight up reaction time.
What?
The air dodge through the witch time that he was doing earlier.
I'm telling you, I want to see that. I want to see it again.
Because if there's a way to just do that,
new tech, hashtag new tech.
It's definitely been done. That might have just been crazy reaction time. There's a lot of footsie. This is like a minute and a half of footsie, where Tyro just gets poked a lot. And there's no reason for Ixis to really like approach too close. He's up by 100 and change.
Yeah.
He may just wind down the clock here for 2 minutes. It's possible. It's unlikely.
Yeah, he's definitely, he wants to sit there. He wants Tyroy to approach him. And here are the combos. Is it going to be it?
Oh, wow. He reversed
Tyroy
all
takes
of it.
It back.
Wow. Ixis needed to run. He knows, too. He knows he got a little too aggressive, and he got caught. That's the matchup. Ixis played it masterfully for 2 games. Tyro able to reverse the other 2, and when Ixis finally had an iota of momentum and going in his favor, he looked like the clear favorite in that last stock.
Talk about last hit, last stock.
I told you. It was a last hit situation the second they were both on last stock, and that's the way it goes. So Tyroy going to go into grands through winners. Takes the set 3-2 over Ixis. Your brain looks tired from the length of that set.
It's not the fact